Hello again, everyone. We got another CandyLab Toys of a. I don't know if this is a really rare one. It's hard to find. It's called Legend, and it's an 80s obsession made of nothing but pure rebellion, brutal engine, and total awesomeness. Then we added gold paint. Interesting little verb. This is a rolling toy meant for 3-year-old children to, I guess, build dexterity with. It's made of wood, beech wood. It does meet safety certification, so it doesn't contain lead paint and small parts will fall apart. Alright, so European distribution. I actually bought this from a French reseller, Art Toys. But I'm a little hesitant to recommend them because I sent them an email, no reply. They used FedEx, which is the worst shipping company in the world. I paid more to ship this thing than the cost of this car. Because I paid to ship it, and then they wanted customs and housing fee, whatever. They just milk you, shipping companies. Anyways, this is a standard short box, I guess, to fit these types of cars. Okay, and then the thing has a rubber band on that cardboard thing, so you got to kind of twist, well, not twist, kind of leverage that out to the tab there, and now you can see the rubber band. And then undo this little X, and we are good to go. I really like the packaging. It's not harmful for us, and it's very easy to work with. You know, it's just a shoebox, right? You can stack these up, and it's pretty strong. So I will save this for later. So what sold me on this is the Firebird, right? This looks like a black Firebird from like Smokey and the Bandit, kind of, sort of. Although maybe the angling of this should have been the other way if that was the inspiration. I don't know what inspired this vehicle. It says CandyLab. Is this Redo? I think that's French, right? Redux, Redux. I'm gonna go with Redo myself. Redo collection. So one would assume they may have made this before, if this is a redo, right? Okay. It'd be nice if they dated their products. This little fastener type thing is meant for their tow truck, I think, where it just has a rubber band, so you could put a rubber band in there and tow it. Alright, and then you can see it being wood. You can see the wood pattern in there and some dents and stuff. It's not going to be perfect. I don't think any of these CandyLab cars are actually perfect because of the material choice, right? The little holes in the wood and stuff like that. And then it's got 18-9 tires on it, and it says Candy Grip. They're all smooth enough. And an interesting feature of the brand, all the sides aren't vertical. They're always canted inwards, so you always have this positive camber and a lot of movement on intentionally. I'm assuming it's because when it rolls, maybe a pebble, you know, it can move away from the pebble instead of trying to roll over something it can't. That's what I'm guessing. So the front end has 2 gold stripes. Yeah, very neat. Well done. But really, that Tampo print is awesome. This Firebird. It's not a Pontiac Firebird, but it's definitely very reminiscent of one. It could also be considered like a Mad Max car, right? And so you got these 3 gold stripes going down the side here in the bottom area. And then the whole top is, I would say, gray. That's a gray color to me. It's interesting. The shape of it is chamfered here, but then it's a big rounded fillet here, and then there's like a flat spot right here, so big fillet, flat spot, and then I don't know if that's flat or an arc. I think it's a bit of an arc. And again, you can see the wood grain, and so you know it's a wood toy for sure. And then the back we have 4 red stripes. 1, 2, yep, 4 red stripes. Nicely done, well applied. It's pretty good. I mean, considering it's made of wood. It's no major defects, pleasantly. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was gonna nitpick, maybe not enough gold paint made it there, but it's fine by me. And then it is pretty heavy because it's solid wood, and so it rolls silent and deadly. Very neat. Okay, well, my very first CandyLab is the Blue 74. So that's looks like a 70s muscle car to me. And this one has a pointed tip. The shaping is it is different, and it even has different wheels on it. And then I do have the Wanderer SUV up here. Hold on, I'll grab that. And yeah, the SUV is taller. It's got bigger tires, knobby tires. And yeah, it's cool that they do different styles. Alright, so these are all Americana lined. They have this line called Americana. But if you don't want to collect something big like this, which I totally get, they do have smaller ones called Candy Cars. And these are half, well, not half, but they're wood and die cast. And they have like plastic tire slash wheels, kind of like Hot Wheels. And these roll pretty well too. Yeah, silent but deadly. But look how small they are, right? So you can collect probably 4 of these. Yeah, in the space of one of these. But you're giving up detail, right? It does actually have decent detail for what it is. It's got a foil rear light. But this review is somewhere else in my channel. Today we're talking about this. Yeah, another little defect I'm noticing is the paint is peeling up there. If you pick at it, it's going to chip off, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Alright, so you got to accept that if you're going to collect these things, they're not going to be pristine. They're designed to be played with by 3-year-old children and bashed around. But I kind of think of them as more like art. They're interpretations of cars. I don't know what car this is, though. Please leave a comment. What do you think this car is supposed to be in real life? Because it's really not a Firebird, right? Firebirds don't have overhanging front ends. Is it a, some sort of Ford? I'm not sure. Not sure. But it definitely looks cool. So I will get some more CandyLab cars in the future. Definitely the big ones. I like those. And possibly some more of the small ones. So we'll see you then. Time to block out of here. That's not really a good ending.